Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the dreaded D-Rose report. Let's see if I can get through this without choking and croaking. Oh, sinuses. Mark Henry, Primo versus Primo. Gail Kim versus Jillian. Michelle McCool versus Tiffany. And Christian versus Chavo Guerrero and Dolph Ziggler was taped for this Thursday's Superstars on WGN. WWE sent out an alert yesterday reminding fans that the upcoming Raw in Miami, if you're around there, it will begin at 7:30. Some of the tickets, I guess, were printed was said 8:15, but since it's a 3-hour Raw, better get there early. You miss about an hour. It's expected Wade Barrett's going to be joining the Raw brand. What'd you think about the NXT, the finale, the wind-up, the end of the season thing? You think it was overall a good show or waste of time? WWE officials are going back and forth on the idea of having either one or two Money in the Bank briefcases matches at July's Money in the Bank pay-per-view. There's also talk about putting CM Punk as a babyface, in the World Heavyweight title match against Jack Swagger, if he's still champion. Justin Gabriel wrote the following on his Twitter account, which apparently he can do. After being eliminated from NXT, he says, "Thanks for all the messages, Angels and Warriors. I didn't win, but next time I'll most certainly know the future, or by then I'll know, what the future holds for me since all that's out of the way." I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Next TV taping for Jerry Lawler's Memphis Wrestling will be Thursday, June 17th at Vine in Midtown Memphis. Doors are going to be open at 6:30, my fault. Lawler's new show premieres on Channel 50 in Memphis this coming Saturday at 11 a.m. If any of you people watching this, clicking this, and for some reason watching this every day, leave a message on here on what Channel 50's, like call letters are, or their, I don't forgot what it was. I thought it was, not NBC, ABC, CBS, whatever. It's, anyway, I just wanted to see if it's getting carried up here on Comcast. I'm not sure. And just let me know if it's any good. Jim Ross noted on his blog that he's going to be working for the new THQ produced WWE video game, where he's going to be doing the commentating right along with Jerry Lawler. And apparently the theme of the game is going to be WWE legends competing against current superstars, which would be pretty good. Ross says the concept explained to him was really cool, and he starts voiceover in the next few weeks. I just wonder if Hogan's going to be on there. Maybe they'll have him slowly coming out to the ring and push somebody around. Cavill, Wayne Barrett, David Otunga is going to be was the trending topics on Twitter at some point last night. You mentioned Cavill, and everybody wants to find out who he is, where he's at. All right, despite Michelle McCool and Layla calling themselves the co-women champion, Layla is currently actually listed at as the women's champion on WWE's website and defending the belts at the live event, or the belt. It's interesting to see, though, Vince McMahon returned to TV this past Monday after he told WWE investors at the end of April that he had no plans to bring him back to TV. I think I told you on here about it. Vince said, "No, I don't intend to be back into the ring. And then again, I never intended to be in the ring, and somehow it happens. There are absolutely no plans whatsoever for me to get back into the ring right now, or hopefully it won't happen." Duh. Format for next season, season 2 of NXT, we're going to see fans and the pros both getting 50% of the votes that decide who stays and who goes, each week. As noted before, season 2 begins next week, and it's going to be a shorter season than the first one. And I think there's, as far as I know, going off when the new shows start in the fall. Well, I coughed. I hope I don't croak now. The winner of WWE's first ever NXT, on Sci-Fi, ended up with being Wade Barrett. Justin Gabriel was eliminated in round 1. Eliminations tonight. Last night came down to Barrett and Otunga, if you didn't see it. Barrett earned a main roster spot in the pay-per-view title match. Barrett said that after winning the era of Barnett has began. No word on supposedly which brand, but he'll probably be on Raw. Undertaker was written out of storylines at last night's SmackDown taping, by the way. He's had a lot of, when he had his match last week with Rey Mysterio, I think he got an orbital socket crack and busted up nose. And boy, I don't know if it's got the, what else was on. It seemed like there was a couple of things. Maybe it's like it. I'm not sure about that. So anyway, Teddy Long comes out to open the show. He says Undertaker was found by Kane in a vegetative state over the weekend. Clue, the opening video, and then pyrotechnics. Druids come out signing and walking with a casket to the ring. Kane comes out and says the Undertaker is gone from WWE and he vows to find out who did this to his brother. He says he will hunt them down and make them pay. I wish they would do something with Kane. Give him a good damn storyline for once and run with it. Anyway, a battle royal was held later to determine Undertaker's replacement for the main event at Fatal 4-Way pay-per-view. Rey Mysterio won and will now join CM Punk, Jack Swagger, and Big Show in the main event for the world title. I hope it didn't spoil it for you. Anyway, by the way, oh, it's choked me up. Charlie and Jackie Haas, Jackie Gata, or Jackie Haas, welcomes a new baby boy, Thomas Russell Haas II, into the world this week. Both Russ and Jackie are doing fine. Congratulations to both of them, or all three. Steve Austin's new movie, The Stranger, was released today, by the way, on DVD, so check it out. And let me know, what you thought about it. Upcoming WWE title, Best of Raw Season 1 and 2 from 1993 will actually be a 4 DVD set, and it's currently scheduled to be released August 10th, and it has a PG rating. So, give us the option of PG or R, or whatever it was called back then. Uncut, uncensored, director's cut, whatever you want to call it. Give us the option and see what sells. Or give it PG. Both, what I'm trying to say. You don't have to put it in the same packaging anyway, just give us an option. Damn. Anyway, CM Punk currently has a bet with ring announcer Tony Schimmel regarding the Stanley Cup. The bet is the Chicago Blackhawks win. Schimmel announced CM Punk is hailing from the home of the Stanley Cup champion, the Blackhawks, Chicago, Illinois. And if Philadelphia Flyers win the Cup, Punk has to cut a promo where he mentions that this city was not nearly as good as Philadelphia. TNA's reaction program will return Thursday night, by the way, June 24th at 8 o'clock on Spike, right before Impact. Hulk Hogan's going to be, Hulk Hogan will be appearing in commercials for a debt reduction company, National Media Connection, later, I guess, later this month. Hogan will receive an upfront fee plus bonuses paid out on the number of callers that responds to the commercial. Well, that could be bad. Alright, what do I got here? 9 minutes and let's see, I may have enough for this. TNA recently parted ways with Ross Foreman, who worked in the office as a public relations foreman, public relations person. Foreman also worked for WCW years ago. And Matt Morgan is going to be starring on Fox's The Good Guy show soon. I better get over here, I'm about ready. I got a cough.